Hi, this is Adrian here with Mahalo Games, and I'm here with Mark Anderson, who is now the director of DC Universe Online. So what can you tell me about your change of role from becoming an art director to full-on director?
Well, my role now is game director, so that puts me a little bit more in charge of some of the design aspects of the game. I'm a long-time gamer. I've been playing every types of game from, text MUDs to action games, a lot of different gaming history, so it's really a challenge. This is a game that's a live game, so we came out in January, and now we're doing updates to the game to add new content and new gameplay scenarios for people. So it's a constant challenge. We're on PC and PS3, so bringing sort of an action combat flavor to MMOs is something that we really wanted to do. It's been a huge challenge, but so far people really seem to be responding well to it, and we're trying to bring a whole new audience into the sort of player progression and the vast exploration things that you can do in an MMO.
That's great. So what do you think sets DC Universe apart from other MMOs that are in the same vein, where it's like action-oriented and stuff like that?
Right, absolutely action combat. We support full mouse and keyboard support, but we also support the controller. The game really responds well to a controller. It's going to play a lot more like an action game. When you press square, you're going to attack right when you press the button, right? There's full combos like you'd expect in a fighting game.
That was one of the complaints that I've heard from him, like it's just point and click, but with DC Universe it seems like there is a combo system, right?
There really is, and it interleaves with what more people that are used to playing MMOs. It's a slower pace. The games are actually relatively similar. There's a lot of strategic decisions that you make in an MMO. We have those. We have a superpower ability tray down below that are more strategic, bigger powers. More like you'd expect in sort of superpowers in a third-person action game. And then we have your immediate response thing. So we have fully distributed physics on the server. So if you see an object, you can pick it up, you can throw it at your buddy, you can whack him over the head with it, just like you'd expect. And everybody in the world is seeing that exact same thing. All the physics are running on our servers. All the combos are built the same way. So there's a full progression model for combos. There's a full progression model for superpowers, and we really wanted to let you get into the world of DC and sort of experience all those super abilities. One of the things that we sort of brought over from the world of MMOs is the idea of roles. So we have people, each person in a group scenario, in a group combat scenario, has a different role that they need to perform to keep their group alive. So we do have healing, we do have controllers that kind of lock people down more, and we do have people that are more defense oriented and can take a lot of damage, also put out a lot of damage. So we try and play these all back into roles that action gamers will expect, and do that in a kind of a group setting. We have an ability tree called gadgets, which is more like, on one hand it can be more like a Batman kind of thing, and on the other hand it can be more like a Joker thing. You can choose abilities from each of those trees and combine those to sort of make your own version of a hero, and that's what DC Universe Online is all about, is making a hero that you want to design. Full customization system. We also have a thing where the gear that you get, you can look how you want and get the stats from the gear that you want to grab. So you don't have to just inherit the stats from the gear and you're stuck sort of looking like a hodgepodge of different looks. All your color choices are applied to all those things, and you're able to pick and choose the pieces that you want to look the way you want to look.
So for players that have already played the original one on PC, would you recommend that they continue playing it on the PS3?
The games are nearly identical on the PC and the PS3, and so either way, we've had both of those SKUs out since January, so players have been able to play on both of those platforms since then. What we're doing now is going through different updates to the game. We're about to release our third game update. What we're showing here at E3 is some tidbits from our fourth game update, which focuses on the Fortress of Solitude. So,
what can you tell me about the Fortress of Solitude then?
It's kind of a whole new take on the Fortress of Solitude. We've got Brainiac is sort of the big bad in our game. Brainiac has been slowly sort of taking over the Earth, absorbing all the good things that the Earth has to offer. He's now made his way to the fortress, so he's about to enter the Fortress of Solitude.
Wow.
So when things get that serious, actually at this point, Superman is actually teaming up with his archenemy Lex Luthor, and they're both trying to make sure that Brainiac doesn't overrun the Fortress of Solitude. Brainiac's using the Sunstone crystals, which is Kryptonian technology, and it's sort of like it's both architecture and machine, and Brainiac has of course absorbed this, and he's using this for his own purposes. So before he grows too big, Superman and Lex are actually teaming up to try and get him out of the fortress.
Wow, this sounds amazing. And how many more updates do you think you do plan on releasing for this game?
We'll keep doing updates for as long as we keep playing the game. We've got a great player base, and we'll keep doing them as long as players are playing, and that should be a very long time.
All right, well, there you have it, guys. Here I am with Mark. We're really excited to be playing these new updates on DC Universe Online. So be sure to keep checking back for Mahalo Games, and thank you very much.
Thank you. Great to meet you.